Good morning and welcome to Anambra Broadcasting Services. This is ABS Sports Splash this beautiful Tuesday morning. My name is Daniel and I welcome you to another powerful edition of ABS Sports Splash. All right, this morning we're going to start some beautiful stories we have for you that has been happening in the world of sports. And let's start with the Flying Eagles. Aliu Zubaru says that Kenya match is a must-win for the Flying Eagles. We all know that the Flying Eagles are they are there at Egypt playing the African Nations Cup of the Under-20, that's the Flying Eagles. And it started on May 1st where we played our first game against the young Carthage of Tunisia, and we defeated them by 1-0. Very slim defeat. And the next game we played against the Atlas of Morocco, the young Moroccans team, and the game ended goalless. And the game was so uninspiring because a lot of expectations were just cut short, and we felt the Flying Eagles would have won the game, but at the end of the game ended goalless. And one of the most I wouldn't want to call it a problem, but the mind-blowing stuff is that Tunisia went ahead to beat Kenya, and now Morocco is 4 points, Nigeria is 4 points, and Tunisia is on 3 points, while Kenya as well has no point. And right now, we must win the Kenyan game with a lot of margin so as to know if we're going to qualify. And if Morocco beats Tunisia or Tunisia beats Morocco, then, and we fail to win Kenya game, it becomes a very heartbroken one for us. So Ali Zubaru has come on board to say, we must win this game. This game is a must-win game, and we must win the tournament. Win the game. That's the next game, that is the Kenya game that will take us to the next level. All right, let's see if the Liu Zubaru tutor team would be doing Nigerian proud when the next game comes on board against the Kenyans. We believe we want to win because we need to make a mark. This year, 2025 African Cup of Nations, we really need to make a mark. Okay, away from that stories, Chiamaka wins French Female Cup at her club, FC Paris. Chiamaka Nnadozie doesn't need much explanation because she has been doing well ever since 2022, 2023 season, 2023, 2024 season. Chiamaka Nnadozie has been doing great job for Rhodes, and both internationally and at her club as well. Last week she was included in the French Team of the Year, and remember, she is won the Golden Glove and also the best goalkeeper in Africa. And this lady has been doing well, and just on Sunday, she was in the goalpost for her club, FC Paris, where they won the league, the French Cup, and the game entered into penalty shootout. And Chiamaka Nnadozie was there to stop 2 of the goals and give her the best player in that game. As you can see, she is there now, and everything is really working out for her because she has been doing well, very, 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 very well. Winning the best player, best goalkeeper in Africa, winning the best glove, and now in the French team, and also winning a cup, stopping 2 penalties. It shows the caliber of keeper that we have, and we really need. And I remember the French, when we played the friendly game, that was last month, the French coach said she wished she has Chiamaka Nnadozie in her team. And if we could borrow her, but it's not possible because we really need her services in the Super Falcon. We want to say very big kudos to her, and that's a very, very massive one for the national team. And Madugu would be happy seeing seeing his keeper doing well. It's a very, very, very notable one because this takes us at the mind when we have the likes of Chiejine, and Precious Dede. These were keepers that really did vehemently well. And the Super Falcon has always been fortunate to have good keepers. Very, very lovely one. We remember Precious Dede, who did marvelously well when the likes of Chiejine was there. Messi Akide, although Messi Akide was a striker, and they were all there. And Precious Dede did really, really well for the national team. And I think that's where the baton has crossed over to Chiamaka Nnadozie. And one of the things that really we need is that Falcon needs to do more in the international scene, because we win African Cups every now and then, but when we get to the international scene, it's always a different story. So these are the things NFF and the team needs to look into, and let's know how we cross that Rubicon and move to the next stage. All right, away from that story, the next story we'll have for you today is about the Unity Cup that is coming up on board this month, May. 28th will be starting, and Nigeria is part of the tournament where we'll be playing against Ghana, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, and Nigeria. And the beauty about it is that Ahmed Musa, who is the Super Eagles captain, is rumored to have been chosen to lead Eagles to the Unity Cup. He was invited in the 39-man list for the Nations Cup, but it didn't happen. He was part of the players that were dropped. And we begin to ask why these guys didn't come to the camp before they were all dropped. When Eric Chell trimmed down his list to 23 men, and a lot of players were dropped off there. But right now, Ahmed Musa has been called upon. Remember, he still remains the Super Eagles captain of the team. And Ahmed Musa has been playing for Kano Pillars. He is on 8 goals for Kano Pillars now and have 2 assists. He shows the caliber of player that this young man is not yet tired. He still have what it takes. Talking about experience, you're going to give it to Ahmed Musa. I remember the game against Argentina in the World Cup where he single-handedly scored 2 goals for the Super Eagles. After Messi scored the first goal, he replied, and Argentina scored the second goal, and Ahmed Musa replied before we lost the game 3-2. But it's a good one that right now what Super Eagles need is a blend of experience and the younger lad to make the team more efficient. When you we have a lot of young lads that are doing well all over the globe, but we still need experience. And I want to appreciate the NFL for putting up this 4-ways tournament, and also Eric Chell, who says that he's going to be inviting new players, and some of the players that needs to be tested, in his regime to know the right set of people that he needs in the team. Ahmed Musa has been doing well, like I said, for the Kano Pillars. He's been there playing well. And this is the second thing he's having with Kano Pillars. And he still remains the Super Eagles captain till he retires from the national team. So let's see if Ahmed Musa have all it takes this time around to take in the Unity Cup. We see there's a place where some of the players needs to be tested. People like Deza of Rangers, who has been doing well. Apo, who has been doing well with Multiplier but has moved to Sevilla. We have a lot of players, Chidera Ejuke, who plays for Sevilla. A lot of players need to be invited in this tournament so as to test and see the level of players that we need. and some of the new players that needs to come on board, the Borussia Dortmund player, Chukwuemeka, and so many other players needs to be invited to help in, putting the other established players on their toes to know there is competition now. So we want to see new set of players, not the same players in this tournament. This is a friendly game, and let's see the level of players we'll have and will be injected into the national team. Away from that story, NFL vows to fully participate to give Christian Chukwu a befitting burial. The NFF president, we're talking about Alhaji Ibrahim Gozo, have said that NFF would fully participate in giving Christian Chukwu a befitting burial. Remember, we lost Christian Chukwu, who used to be former Rangers captain, a former Green Eagles captain, and a former Super Eagles coach, who has done well for the nation. And say we have no reason not to, throw our weight behind this icon who has served the country vehemently with everything of his life, served Nigeria in every capacity. And Christian Chukwu does not need too much explanation, because he was there when we won the first Nations Cup in 1980. He was the captain then. He played for the Green Eagles, then Green Eagles. And he has also been with the team, even when we won bronze in the African Nations Cup. And he has really done well for the country. And NFF has said we would definitely be there. We still remember Felix Anyansiawo, the first vice chairman, went to see the family and told them that the NFF is solidly behind the family and stand with them anytime, any day. So we want to say kudos, and let's see if NFF will live up to their words to give Christian Chukwu a very befitting burial. We are still on ABS Sports Plus this beautiful Tuesday morning, bringing some stories in the world of sports. These are things happening in and around Nigeria. All right, former Secretary General to NFF, Alhaji Sani Toro, have urged Nigerians to give Eric Sekuchel a chance for him to choose the right set of players. Give him a chance. All these of trying to influence coaches to bring in some fringe players for him to take them, some call it quota and this and that. And this is what Alhaji Sani Toro said. We need to give the coach space and chance to do the right thing, so as for us to qualify for the World Cup. It's going to be very disastrous if all these interferences have to affect our qualification, and know that we are sitting already on a time bomb, and the coach needs everything, needs sanity to get the right set of players that would, give Nigerian victory. And that's what the former Secretary General is telling us right now, that we should, the NFF, the politicians should just allow the coach a breathing space for him to get the right set of players. Get the right set of players, use the right set of players, stop imposing players on the coach. Some of the players you impose have no pedigree to play. You keep imposing players, and Eric Cheza said, if you're not playing week in, week out in the club, you don't have a place in the team. You need to be playing week in, week out, so that you'll be able to gain, have a jersey or have a playing time in the Super Eagles. And I think if that standard is maintained, it's going to give the players, the motivation and their club side to always fight for them to, be available at a point in time in the game. But some might also say, most of the times, coaches decide who plays and who do not play. But I believe when you're in the training ground and you take the training seriously, you might, the coach will look at your level of seriousness in the team and make use of you. So Alhaji Sani Toro want to say very big kudos for you coming out bluntly to say the coach needs space. He needs space for him to do the right thing because he will be the one to be sacked. You're not sacking the players, you're sacking the coach. So you need to allow the coach, give him every necessary support for him to have a conducive environment and a proper sanity to get the right set of players to do Nigeria proud. Away from football, on Sunday, it happened in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, where Nigerian boxer based in United States, Efe Ajagba, slugged it out with Bakule of Congo. And the game was a battle of African brothers. We saw how massively Efe Ajagba took Bakule seriously, and it was a very tactical and disciplined game. This game ended draw. The coaches, the referee was there, and the judges looked at the game because of the high level of intensity of the game and said the game ended in draw. Let's see if Efe Ajagba would come back for the second, rematch, seek for a rematch, or Bakule seek for a rematch, because these are two heavyweight guys who have really done well for themselves. Efe Ajagba is known for his massive right-hand blow that takes anybody to the canvas. But on Sunday, Bakule was everywhere. He didn't want Ajagba to produce such knockout punches. And he stood his ground. Efe Ajagba as well didn't give Bakule that space to bring him down to the canvas. I want to say very big kudos to them and those African brothers. They've done well for themselves. And that's it. Okay, Azizato Oshola, Super Eagles striker, says, make our Super Falcon attractive for investors. Oshola, who is the Super Eagles striker, have come on board to say, tell NFF, please do everything you can to make the Super Falcon, the female league, an attractive one. Because it always breaks their hearts when they see so much investors in the male aspect, and when you look at them, they have done more than the male. This is really a high level of competition. When you look at the Super Falcon, how many times have they won the African Cup of Nations for themselves? Look at the male aspect, how many times have they won the African Cup of Nations? You really see that the female have done well, and they are still doing well. And that's what they're saying. Make Azizat Oshola say, make our game interesting so as to attract investors. When bonuses come, the Super Eagles take higher than them. Why they are always there fighting for their bonuses and things like that. So we really need to look into it and make it more attractive for them. And I really buy into that because the ladies as well, you fly them in, you fly them in, you make sure everything is good. Let's bring investors. Let's make our female league more attractive. Let investors come. The way you package it will attract the investors. The way they see the enthusiasm and the zeal to make the female league attractive, investors will come. So this is really the outcry of Azizat Oshola. I say, please, NFF, make the Super Falcon more attractive. Away from that story, the next story I have for you is a Nigerian Super Eagles striker who has been painting the Turkish league, painting Turkish league with all level of gold. Victor Osimhen, who is on loan to Galatasaray, have been doing well. This guy keeps breaking records, setting records. Remember, he took Napoli to the first trophy after 33 years and before moving on to loan in Galatasaray. And he scored 26 goals while he was in Napoli in a season. And right now he has broken the same record. Victor Osimhen has scored 33 goals in all competition for the Galatasaray team. And also he have 6 assists, making 39 goal bound in 37 appearances for the team. That is a very massive one. Remember, he was the 2023 African Player of the Year before Ademola Lookman dethroned him. And right now, you could see how far Victor Osimhen has been, growing from, experience is increasing, and he's really, really making records, breaking records, setting records for himself. And now a lot of clubs are all seeking to sign him to themselves. Manchester United is there. Real Madrid is coming on board. Galatasaray wants to keep him. A lot of clubs are coming. Fenerbahce have joined the league now, and there is rumor that Arsenal might be seeking to sign Victor Osimhen. Scoring 33 goals in just one season is a very massive one for him. On Saturday, he scored a brace for his club against Sivasspor, where they defeated Sivasspor 4-1. And it was meant to be a hat-trick, but one of the goals was ruled out for offside, and he settled for a brace before he was substituted in the game. And even when he was substituted, the young lad was very, very upset that the coach substituted him, which really raised a lot of concern. But the coach came out to say, I substituted him because I want my players not to be injured. Victor Osimhen is very important to the team, and I think the opponents are beginning want to injure him, and I need to take him off. And that's the exact words of the coach. Victor Osimhen, you're doing great. Keep doing good. Keep scoring. All right, Champions League second leg of the semi-final takes place today. And Inter Milan will be slugging it out against FC Barcelona, the Catalonian Giants. And this game, the first leg ended 3-3, where there was no victor, no vanquish. It was a very high, massive game between the Catalonian Giants and also the Inter Milan. Remember, Inter Milan has won the title, and also FC Barcelona has also won the title. And tomorrow, Paris Saint-Germain will be slugging it out the second leg against Arsenal. And every finger and everything is tinting towards Paris Saint-Germain because they won their first leg by 1-0 live at Emirates Stadium in London. And let's see if Arsenal will go over to the French team to change the narrative. Likewise, Barcelona has been doing well domestically and in the UEFA Champions League. They've been doing well. Remember, they won the Copa del Rey where they destroyed Real Madrid. And now they are doing well. They won their game they played in the weekend. This team is really doing well. Hansen Flick team has really found their rhythm. Yamal is doing great. Rafinha, the captain, is doing well. Konde, the defensive maestro, is also doing very well for the team. And let's see what they will do today. Remember, the time is 8 p.m. Nigerian time, where the game will be played. And this is where we'll be drawing the curtain close on ABS Sports Plus this beautiful Tuesday morning. Keep shooting, keep scoring. No red card, no yellow card. Bye for now.